Good evening. I am Aram and you are watching Kashmir Pen TV's weekly roundup. Viewers, let us take a look at the most important developments and events from the past week that attracted attention across Jammu and Kashmir, India, and around the world. Throughout the week, the issue of the restoration of statehood to Jammu and Kashmir remained at the center of political discourse. Chief Minister Omar Abdullah reiterated on several occasions that the demand for the restoration of statehood remains unchanged. He said that National Conference leaders would visit New Delhi during the upcoming monsoon session of Parliament to remind the central government of its commitment. He added that his meeting with the Prime Minister included detailed discussions on statehood, financial matters, development projects, and public concerns. The Chief Minister also chaired high-level review meetings in Bandipora and other districts, assessing the progress of development projects, public services, and government programs. He directed all departments to ensure timely completion of works and effective governance. On the political front, Leader of Opposition and BJP leader Sunil Sharma stated that restoring statehood to Jammu and Kashmir remains part of the BJP's commitments and would be fulfilled at an appropriate time. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Omar Abdullah clarified that National Conference members of Parliament would not support the BJP-led NDA government. People's Democratic Party President Mahbooba Mufti remained active on various public and political issues during the week. She called for allowing Muharram processions across the valley, ensuring all necessary facilities for mourners, and releasing certain detained youth. She also appealed to the people of Kashmir to welcome pilgrims of the Sri Amarnath Yatra with warmth, respect, and traditional hospitality to project a positive image of Kashmir to the world. Towards the end of the week, she expressed concern over rising hate speech and increasing social divisions in the country. A statement by RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat on keeping channels of dialogue with Pakistan open also generated discussion in political circles. He said that while a firm stand must be maintained against terrorism and injustice, opportunities for peace and dialogue should not be completely ruled out. Preparations for Muharramul Haram continued throughout the week. Chief Minister Omar Abdullah reviewed arrangements related to electricity, water supply, healthcare, sanitation, traffic management, and other essential services. Following the announcement by Grand Mufti Nasirul Islam regarding the sighting of the Muharram moon, the new Islamic year commenced, and religious gatherings and mourning ceremonies began across the valley. Various religious organizations, including the All Jammu and Kashmir Shia Association, also announced the beginning of Muharram and paid tribute to the martyrs of Karbala. Preparations for the Sri Amarnath Ji Yatra 2026 also remained prominent in the news. Union Home Secretary Govind Mohan visited Srinagar to review security and administrative arrangements. Police, army, intelligence agencies, and the civil administration further strengthened the security grid along the pilgrimage routes. The government temporarily appointed 63 officers as camp directors and additional camp directors, while Anantnag police carried out extensive anti-sabotage operations and security drills along the Yatra route. In the healthcare sector, Chief Minister Omar Abdullah inaugurated a free breast cancer screening Seva program in Srinagar. Under the initiative, nearly 10,000 women will receive free screening, awareness, and counseling services. Foundation stones were also laid for modern sewage treatment projects at Chattabal and Brari Nambal. One of the most discussed issues in the health sector was the alleged PMJAY Sehat scheme irregularities controversy involving the cardiology department of Government Medical College Anantnag. Public demands for a transparent investigation and action against those responsible continued. Health Minister Sakina Itu confirmed that an inquiry is underway and that the concerned doctor has been suspended pending completion of the investigation. On the other hand, cardiologist Dr. Syed Makbul denied the allegations, stating that the matter remains under investigation and that conclusions should not be drawn before the inquiry is completed. In the wake of the controversy, medical experts urged doctors to strictly adhere to all medical and financial regulations under the Ayushman Bharat Sehat scheme. Meanwhile, private hospitals and dialysis centers reiterated their decision to withdraw from the scheme from July 1st due to pending payments, raising concerns that thousands of patients could be affected. Health Minister Sakina Itu assured that the government is taking steps to resolve the issue. In education, preparations for the NEET UG 2026 re-examination remained in focus. Strict arrangements were put in place nationwide to ensure transparency. Academic activities were suspended in 60 schools across Kashmir, while the National Testing Agency advised students to remain cautious of fake news, rumors, and fraudulent activities. Special security and monitoring measures were also implemented ahead of the examination. The Union Ministry of Health amended regulations governing the sale of medicines, prohibiting the sale of several categories of syrups, including cough syrups, without a doctor's prescription. The government said the move aims to enhance patient safety and improve drug quality standards. Additionally, the manufacture, sale, and distribution of 16 fixed-dose combination medicines were banned. In Administrative Affairs, Chief Secretary Atal Dalu administered the oath of office to Suresh Kumar Gupta as chairman of the Jammu and Kashmir Water Resources Regulatory Authority. The implementation of the POSH Act to ensure a safe and harassment-free environment for women was also reviewed. In the field of culture and literature, young Kashmiri author Sara Bakshi launched her second book, My Ache Knows Yours, which received an encouraging response from literary circles. Renowned writer Ashfaq Gohar Zargar's book, Siraj-ul-Qulub, was also released at a function held in Srinagar. The global conclave on the Kashmiri Pandit community, held in Srinagar, was another major highlight. Delegates from India and abroad adopted the Prakash Resolution, presenting a comprehensive roadmap for justice, rehabilitation, preservation of cultural heritage, and the dignified return of the Kashmiri Pandit community. In an inspiring development from the youth sector, Mohammad Abdul Rahim of Ganderbal secured admission to the prestigious Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT, in the United States. His achievements in artificial intelligence and robotics have been widely hailed as a source of pride and inspiration for young people. In economic news, gold prices recorded a significant rise during the week. India and France also set a target of doubling bilateral trade over the next 5 years and agreed to enhance cooperation in defense, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and several other sectors. At the national level, the Supreme Court sought responses from the central government, states, and union territories on a petition concerning the use of Aadhaar as proof of citizenship and voter eligibility. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh stated that India is a peace-loving nation, but possesses the capability to respond effectively to any threat to its security. Internationally, Prime Minister Narendra Modi met several world leaders on the sidelines of the G7 summit, while Slovakia reiterated its support for India's permanent membership in the United Nations Security Council. The proposed peace agreement between the United States and Iran remained a major focus of global attention throughout the week. Discussions continued on extending the ceasefire, keeping the Strait of Hormuz open, and reducing tensions in the region. However, further consultations and technical negotiations were still required on certain issues. Meanwhile, rising tensions between Israel and Lebanon also drew the attention of the international community. Finally, the weather update. The Meteorological Department forecast intermittent rainfall, thunderstorms, gusty winds, and hailstorms at some places across Jammu and Kashmir. People were advised to avoid unnecessary travel near streams, vulnerable areas, and during adverse weather conditions. Viewers, that was Kashmir Pen TV's weekly roundup. I am Iram. Thank you for watching. Good night.